everyone. The first part of our nightly reading routine starts out with phonemic awareness. So in my kit, you'll see an info sheet on the what and the why, and then we're also going to see a let's do it. So I'm going to bring this to life for you a little bit through this video so you can hear it and see how it works. So just to start out, what is phonemic awareness? Phonemes are the sounds in our language, and we have 44 phonemes. So guys, we've got a lot of letters, we've got a lot of spellings, but 44 sounds, we can do this. We're not going to do it all at once. We're going to take it one step at a time. And phonemic awareness is when kids can take those sounds, they can hear them, they can move them around, and they can do different things with them. We're going to teach our kids how to do a few things. We want them to blend. Everybody say blend at home. When we blend, we're putting sounds together. When we segment, we're taking sounds apart. Now, those words aren't super important for you when you're talking to your little one, but I want you to know them. So if they're struggling, you're able to talk to their teacher, specifically using the vocabulary that their teachers might be using. So this is the building block for all reading skills. You're never going to see any words. It's just going to be you, your mouth, and your little one. There's lots of different things you can do with phonemic awareness, but I've picked out the 4 that I've seen have the highest impact in my students for young readers. The first one is blending sounds. So you're just going to take sounds, you're going to give them the sounds, and they're going to blend them together in a word. We can start this really simple with just 2 sounds like this. It, and the little one would say it. Now sometimes they might need a little more help with that. They might need some physical movement, and it might look like in my class I get my arm out and I do the sounds. It. And it's okay if you kind of model and go over it with them. Reading is not natural. They're going to need your support through this process. Another one I love doing is finger tapping. So I would say it, and they would go it. Now you want to make sure that they're doing it in left to right, just as how we read, but I might be flipped right now on video. So when you're doing it, do it left to right. After you start feeling like they're getting the two-letter words, we're going to move into words with 3 sounds, like something like this, fun. But you're not going to tell them fun, you're just going to give them the sounds. Fun. And I have all of this scripted out for you here, but another way I love doing it is just grabbing the book that I'm about to read and picking out a random word in here. I see the word hen. I'm going to use that word, N. But again, they're never seeing text at this point. You can also do it as you're driving. I'm driving in the car. We're about to get in the car. R. What's the word? Car. So just words all around you, teaching them how to blend sounds together. Once they started blending, now we're going to take it apart. One of the things I do in my class is I sing a little song. It goes like this. Break it down now. Break it down now. I say the words, you say the sounds. Break it down. And you're going to give them a word, and this time they're going to break it into the sounds. So it might sound like this. Rob. And the child would say R-A-B. Rob. And again, you can use your arm. R-A-B. Rob. Another thing you can do is just use little sheets of paper. Again, they wouldn't say anything on them, but you could say, okay, Rob. We hear 3 sounds, and they could point to each one. R, A, B, right? So you can use anything to just kind of give them markers to build these words or break apart these words. We're segmenting. And the next thing you might want to try doing when they get really advanced, but guys, this might be over months. You're just starting with 1 and you're moving at the pace of your child. I'm not giving you any timelines. Just as they're ready for more, you're going to give them more. It's just adding and removing those sounds. So it might start like this. Say the word at. Add k to the beginning. Cat. They can also take away. Say the word cat without the k, at. And we can do it again, even 1 step harder if we want to change those sounds. So this is that actually kind of manipulation, and it can be really fun. You're giving challenges to your kids. So you could say something like this. Say rug. Now change the to a b. We get bug. So just by doing these simple, you don't need anything, it's free, it's just your mind. Remember, any words work. You don't have to use the words on my list. You are giving your kids exactly what they need to be able to grow as a reader. So anytime you're walking around, you're seeing a child, try breaking apart and putting together some sounds with them.